Oh boy. What's good, everybody? So, the playoffs has officially ended, and the Super Bowl will be next month on February 9th. Um, I I didn't see nothing that I haven't already seen before. Um, um, I feel bad for the NFL, man. I really do. Um, I feel bad for the NFL. Um, Now you can say, well, the NFL is this or the NFL is that, and I don't know, man. To me, it looks like the NFL is just recycling the same crap over and over. You know, um, I don't know. Um, I just think that the NFL has a identity crisis. They don't know who they are, or they don't know what they want to be. Like, why do you always recycle the same crap? Now, the NBA was obviously different because it was a rivalry, right, between LeBron James and Stephen Curry. This ain't no effing rivalry. the, the Eagles and the Chiefs are not a rivalry. You know, like just because they met in the Super Bowl a couple of years ago, don't mean that they're a rivalry. You know, um, and I was pulling for Buffalo. I thought Buffalo in the last minute they was going to, you know, pull it off. You know, Josh Allen had the ball in his hands, um, and even if they did score, the Chiefs probably still had time left on the clock to go right back down and score as well. So, um, and it says right here, let's mess with every team during the playoffs by giving them a lead. Then we'll just come back. We could even do it in the Super Bowl. It'll be hilarious. Yes, give the fans false hope. You know, oh, they're down by 3, or they're down by 15, or they're down by 21. And then just give them false hope that they can somewhat beat them. You know, I mean, I said in my shorts it was going to be I said it in my shorts it was going to be the Eagles and the and the Chiefs. I mean, I was right. People say, "Oh, the Chiefs are not going to repeat; they're going to lose." You know, same the same people who said that same crap about the Eagles. Same thing. Same people say the same crap about the Chiefs. Oh, they're not going to repeat. Like I said, the NFL needs the Kansas City Chiefs. It wouldn't be the Kansas City Chiefs if they don't show Taylor Swift. They only showed her one time. Kelsey, bum ass, didn't even do anything. He had 2 targets for 19 yards, and they still won. So imagine if he goes off in the Super Bowl, catching like 11 targets, 112 yards, 1 touchdown. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, he did mess up my parlay a little bit, but it was on me. I should have done the flex. I need to stop doing the um, I need to stop doing the spread because the spread you have to have at least everybody to hit during the spread. Um, During the spread, yeah, you need everybody to hit. So um, if you do the spread and everybody does hit, then you win money. But if you do the spread, all it takes is just one person to mess up your home parlay. And that's what he probably did. Um, but congratulations to the Chiefs. They're heading back to the Super Bowl. Saquon Barkley, this will be his first Super Bowl appearance. Couldn't do it with the Giants, but he did it with the Eagles. Same thing with Odell Beckham Jr. You know, couldn't do it with the Giants, but he did it with the LA Rams, even though he did score a touchdown, but he had to leave early because of his, because of the birth of his son. Um, but yeah, so we're gonna see another rematch, another FN rematch. Like I don't like like. Can you even call it a rivalry? I don't think you can call it a rivalry. Um, I don't know. Um, like, comment, subscribe. By the way, on the road to 2K. Um, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like the It's like the NFL don't like change, you know? Like it's gonna be the Chiefs and whoever comes out the NFC East almost every single year. Like it don't really matter who the Bills got, who the Ravens have. We're gonna see the Texans because their division is bad. Unless my Giants can, finally turn this team around, I'm pretty sure I'm giving my Giants their fair nod to beat the Kansas City Chiefs, because only my Giants can beat teams that's the caliber of the Chiefs, right? We've seen it with Eli Manning. Nobody gave Eli Manning a shot. He beat Tom Brady twice, right? Um, I just think that it's going to take somebody from the NFC because nobody's beating the Chiefs in the AFC. Let's just cut it. Let's just call a spade a spade. And nobody beating the Chiefs in the AFC conference or division. So it's going to have to take somebody from the NFC to beat them. And if Barkley, if Barkley can go crazy in a Super Bowl, now this is his first Super Bowl appearance. But if he plays the way he played today, oh, the Chiefs are going to have a handful. They haven't faced somebody like a Saquon Barkley. I think they had Sanders. I think they had Sanders like a couple of years ago with the Eagles. But this is a different Saquon Barkley. This is not a this is not the New York Giants Saquon Barkley. This is Philly Saquon Barkley. So he's gonna have a chip on his shoulder, And if he can win a Super Bowl, that would be great. That would be great for his legacy. People might say, well, you have to go to Philadelphia to, like, Giants fans are going to say, well, he had to go to Philadelphia to win a ring. He couldn't do it here. Of course, he couldn't do it here. Look at the O line. Are you crazy? And okay, so let's say we do give Saquon Barkley the money. Then what? He's still going to be behind a terrible O line, not going anywhere. Okay, so the Giants did him a favor and did what he did. Obviously the Giants washed their hands and said, "Okay, I'm done. We're not going to trade you. I mean, we're not going to resign you." You know what I'm saying? So he said, "Okay, pump that. I'm going to Philly." He's from Philadelphia, so there's probably a connection. It's not like, oh, I'm going to rub it in their face and go to Philly. He's actually from Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? So he has ties there. He has family there. So it kind of made a little bit sense. He went to Penn State, which is in like like do Giants fans just talk out the butt or they just salty? Like I don't get it. Like anyways, man. I'm happy for him. Hope he wins the Super Bowl and end this dynasty forever. Cause I'm tired of seeing the damn Chiefs. I'm just tired. Like, ain't y'all tired? Ain't y'all sick and tired of watching the Chiefs every single year? Lamar can't beat them. Josh can't beat them. People say, "Oh, if the Bengals were healthy and had a decent record, I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure that's the only team that can beat the Chiefs." But we haven't seen it yet because their ass can't stay healthy. So it is what it is, man. I mean, obviously, as you can see, the Chiefs just steamrolling through the AFC like always. Nothing new. It's just sad that, we have to see this constantly, you know. I mean, at least the NBA, they switch it up. What I'm saying? For years, there was Curry and LeBron, Curry and LeBron. Now you get to see different, you know, champions. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't just constantly stick with the same champions almost every single year, you know. Um, but the NFL, they cannot survive without the Chiefs. It's like they cannot survive without the Chiefs. It's like they need the Chiefs to live on. It's like a parasite for them, you know. I mean, they can't crown a new champion, you know. Now, the Chiefs could do something that no other team since the Packers did, and that's repeat as Super Bowl champions. Will they? I forgot who I had winning. I know I had the Chiefs and um the Chiefs and the Eagles in the Super Bowl, but I think I had I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and look. Where's my phone? Hold on. I have to go back and look. Going to my phone. There's my phone right here. I'm gonna get a new phone soon. As you can see, this shit is cracked right here. See that? It's a big old. It's not cracked, but it's like a smudge.
Behold, Disney Plus, Hulu, and Max. This is so cool.
Oop, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so let's see who I had in my NFL playoff pick'ems. Well, it's not really pick'ems. Yeah, you could say it's pick'ems. Go to my shorts. Where is it? Where is it? I'm trying to figure out where is it. Oh, there it is. All right, so okay, so I'm gonna have to do this stupid prediction, whatever. So I'm gonna start from the AFC. I got the Broncos winning an upset. Ravens, Tech. All right, so I had the Broncos winning. I was wrong there. Texans, Eagles, Bucks, Vikings. So the winner of the Eagles will be taking on the winner of the. Wait, I'm confused. Hold on. Okay, so the winner of the Eagles. Wait. I was kind of stuck because the way that they did it is like they had like two, like, okay, so they had the Eagles and no, they had the Packers and Eagles, right? Um, They had the Packers and Eagles. They had the Commanders and Bucks, and they had um, they had the Vikings and LA Rams. So the winner of this game, which was no, the winner of the Washington and Bucks would have faced um yeah, I was kind of confused a little bit.
Okay, so it's gonna be the Eagles and the Bucks, and it's gonna be the Vikings and the Lions. Okay, so it's gonna be the Eagles advancing, and it's gonna be the Lions advancing. So it's gonna be the Lions and it's gonna be the Lions and the Eagles. Okay, the obviously the Broncos, Ravens, and Texans. So I got the Texans. No, Texans versus Chiefs. I got the Chiefs. And Broncos versus the Steelers. I mean Broncos versus the Ravens. I got the Ravens. So it's going to be the Ravens and the Chiefs, and it's going to be the Lions and the Eagles. So I got the Chiefs winning, advancing to the AFC Championship, and I got the Broncos advancing to the AFC. No, I got the Chiefs and the Ravens advancing to the AFC Championship. Um, and I got the Eagles and the Lions, obviously in the NFC Championship, and I got Eagles. So there you have it. Eagles and Chiefs rematch. What, 2 years ago? So, and I
True.
have the Eagles winning it all. So there you have it.
All right, so yeah, so I had the Eagles winning it all to stop Patrick Mahomes in this stupid dynasty that he has, or he's going to, or he's going for. Um, but yeah, man, I just think that it's just time for a new leaf. You know, let the Eagles win their second Super Bowl, and after that, they don't have to win another one for another 50 years or 40 years, or whatever have you. Or if they can somehow keep this core intact and repeat like every Super Bowl champion does or try to do. I don't see another dynasty anymore. I think dynasties are very hard to come by these days. You don't really, get to keep all your core guys together, because of the contracts and the structure of the NFL won't allow you to, but obviously the Chiefs. I mean, um, but you know, it is what it is. But I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be super ready for the Super Bowl just because of the parlay. I don't effing care about the Super Bowl. Um, I just watch it because of my parlays. That's the only reason why I watch sports now. I'm not a fan like I used to be. I mean that's why you don't see gray hairs and like I'm not heavily invested in sports anymore. I used to when I was like a teenager and kid and stuff like that. But now that I'm getting older, it's like, you got to see for what it was, for what it is, you know. Um, they put the best teams available, or for not available, they put the best teams that they think that could sell them more money. That's just what it is. They don't care who lose or wins. Like, how many times you saw Taylor Swift today? Not really. How many times you going to see her in the Super Bowl? probably every 5 snaps or every time they score, you're gonna probably see you in the booth with Caitlin Clark. Um, but yeah, Travis Kelsey went off last Sunday or Saturday. Tonight he was very quiet. 2 targets for what, 19 yards. But he's probably going to turn up in the Super Bowl, probably catch 11 targets, 100 and what, 12 yards. So he's gonna be a huge factor when it comes to the playoffs or when it comes to the Super Bowl. I guess he was just not going. Like, something in my mind was telling me that he's not gonna go hard because obviously this is the last game, and you know, um, you know, Patrick Mahomes got plenty of weapons besides him that he can throw to. He got Noah Gray, he got Juju, he got Hopkins, he got Brown, he got Xavier. So he has plenty of weapons that he can utilize, except for him. You don't really need to go to him all the time. And my stupid behind didn't really think that. So that's my fault. But um, my parlays did not hit. I think I only missed two. Not um, Knox didn't hit, and uh, Knox didn't hit on one because I had like two parlays. So Knox didn't hit, Kelsey didn't hit, not all together, but I did it like in separate. So um, Hertz didn't hit. Obviously, he needed at least 19 yards. He had 15. He had one call. He did break one run, but they called it back because of a holding. Um, so he finished the game with 2 rushing yards. No, two rushes for 15 yards. Um, and Knox didn't hit. He needed at least 2 receptions. He only had one. Um, and other than that, I didn't really lose out too much. You know, um, I didn't really lose out too much. Now, if I did the spread, I would have probably lost a lot because obviously the spread. Once you do the spread, you obviously you need every single pick to hit. Even if one misses, you you still you still don't get nothing. Unless you do the flex. If you do the flex, you get some money back. It depends on how many you miss. Um, but I don't know if I did the flex or not because I was just living through the moment, whatever have you. Um, but yeah, man. I mean, shit sucks. Um, but let me know what y'all think, man. Is the dynasty over? Um, will the Chiefs repeat as Super Bowl champions again? Or not really repeat, but will they three-peat as Super Bowl champions? Or will we crown a new champion Sunday, 9th, February 9th, 6:30 on Fox? Will we crown a new champion? Now, I'm going to take some notes. I'm going to go back and watch. Um, Now, Patrick Mahomes did get me on the rushing yards. He needed 19. He had like 40 something. So, um, but I think the only reason why Hurts didn't run too much was because you know, like he's still coming back from that concussion injury. So I could see why he didn't really run too much, or he was just timid to run. He was just like too scared to run. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I think Like in my mind, it's telling me that the Chiefs are going to repeat, are going to three-peat. But Jalen Hurts haven't forgotten about what happened um, 3 years ago. Um, Now that he has the same, they're not really same, just one addition to Saquon Barkley. Because, like I said again, he had Sanders running the ball. Sanders is not Saquon Barkley, So, but like I said, man, if Saquon Barkley can run the way he ran today, and then some, then they might probably win the Super Bowl. Even though I did pick the Eagles, and I'm not gonna backtrack. I'm not gonna nutmeg my pick. I'm gonna stick with my pick, but in the back of my mind, I'm saying that the Chiefs are still gonna win this, despite Saquon Barkley. Like Saquon Barkley can rush for like 210 yards in this game. Let's say hypothetically the Chiefs have no answer for Saquon. Let's say like the first play of scrimmage, he runs for like 72 yards for a touchdown. Same way that he started against Washington. He breaks a big one. Because if you remember, Christian McCaffrey was the same way, right? Now, I'm not saying that Christian McCaffrey is Saquon Barkley because they're two totally different backs. But if you watch that game, Christian McCaffrey took off and they still lost. The 49ers still lost that game, despite Christian McCaffrey uh, scoring a touchdown. I still remember my parlays on that game. I had Christian McCaffrey going over 100 yards. I had Kelsey going over 100 yards. His bum ass needed only 2 more yards, and he couldn't even give me that. And then I had Patrick Mahomes going less on the passing yards. So I still remember that game. Still remember that game. So, um, yep, this is going to be another sequel, part two. NFL needs to fix their ish when it comes to this, man. I don't want to keep us seeing the Chiefs every single year. Like shit gets boring, you know. Like I want to see somebody fresh, somebody new. You know what I'm saying? Like golly, But like I said, the NFL is going to continue to promote the Chiefs because the Chiefs are making the NFL a lot of money outside of Taylor Swift. Well, not really outside, but they're making the NFL way too much money. On top of that, they got Taylor Swift making them too much money. So, I mean, they asked Taylor Swift to host a halftime Super Bowl show, but she said, "Nah, I don't want to." So we're gonna get Kendrick Lamar. Like nobody gives a crap about him. Like, why is he relevant? I don't. Anyways, one of these freaking woke rappers. But anyways, man, I'm gonna get up out of here. I gotta do my homework on the Super Bowl, and I want to see how I'm going to manage this game. Um, I'm gonna see how I'm gonna manage this game. Um, so yeah, so like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate everybody, and till next time, take care of yourself and each other.